Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion. And
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department.
yes, I ran into Arlen when looking for Adler,
Adler?
a level 2 researcher. According to the Department of Ecology head, he knows more about curios than anyone else. He happened to be helping Arlen investigate the disappearances.
Well, did he enlighten...
Adler seemed to have an idea at the time, but he never contacted.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sort... Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Doubt me all you like. I'm just an outsider who got unexpectedly dragged into this mess.
Right.
You and I are no different. We both stumbled into this, but you decided to assume the role of interrogator.
Oh? Your point being, cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough to cut the act.
Correction, there may.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Researchers' disappearances, you say?
I remember now.
That's enough researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location.
She did say that.
Right.
But then what? You need...
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Exactly.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression...
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Harrider News Flash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Annihilation.
This is...
A declaration of war. and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon
A group of pitiful lunatics. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers, and that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate?
the destruction of...
I'm afraid more than trust. You need to start acting now if you want. You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please.
This will keep us well stocked.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit...
If we did that, we'd be at a...
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Arlen's assistant.
Not good. This is serious.
A list of the missing researchers and...
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard
A
thugs.
list of the missing... Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people. I don't know. That...
Pamela. As usual, one beautiful piece of cosmic buckle. The disappearance has been a hot topic in the news historically country, even though I don't have a complete news. Those who love gossip about the higher up just don't have enough things to do in their lives. But I still want at you. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have any news.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology.
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult, but it's been a few system hours, and I still can't. The last time I saw him was in the master control.
Lead the way. You said if his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stump.
True. The keyword. We need to investigate this.
You know the Duke Inferno Ifrit? Huh. About him. Met with some chauvinity has something to do with him. Here you in. I want to wait for my contact. If the decision notify as soon as possible.
Curry couple. All the good taste from couple curry. That jerk! Fine! Disappear! I don't... Adler, he's been acting really weird recently. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word...
Phrase.
Who said I want him? But if you want to find him, he was reading that I don't know exactly what he's searching for.
New message. But it's not what you'd expect. The person don't seem to have any bug. Politics and comments against the management on the dog and have a large number of supporters. What? Googling a lot of things to my battery is the true thanks. Thanks for the follow.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Aston.
Mr. Scrollo. The fire demons of Fedora are ferocious and cruel bondage, but Frit easily rose to the position of command, and even among the fighting his flame belongs to a special wisdom. So the incident is quite ever flame mentioned. The Frit's flame may have inherited some of this. Shifting between phases. It's limited. I'm not sure if that was enough help.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now.
Less than promising. Or to use it, we're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected.
Yep.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I understand. So the answer is... is...
Tenuous connections. Eat first.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemies?
Indeed. And I already know first. Adler's disappearance. He must have... The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discover they all wield influence on the space. Lady Asta must know. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
Exactly.
You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
The link between the three is...
First, Adler's disappearance. The next angle, last, is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno, the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret. Look. Yes? This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through
Hi.
worlds, leaving
How
numerous
are you?
scions of flame behind.
It's the Phase Flame, the creation of member number 29, Sir Kal. She was an amazing genius. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. The Phase Flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to
This
story is
booklet
awesome.
describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of the kindling of this unique flame. Must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and
Yes.
Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from
Yes,
it.
Hurst, I am doing good.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the Phase Flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was... If Ifrit is a scion of the Phase Flame, then the entire incident is now clear as...
The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Yeah. The game is very good.
Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked to find was the phase, and Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. This booklet describes a kind of fire
you.
that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
I understand. So the answer...
Tenuous connections. The kindling of this unique flame. I fear that... This booklet, the kindling of... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand.
Tenuous connect... I fear that this is the truth. This booklet describes the kindling of this I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. I fear that this is the truth Adler. This booklet describes a kind of the kindling of this unique. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. Undoubtedly, the kin Adler already. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Booklet.
When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared.
The phrase must be.
I believe this word was actually phase. He saw Member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved. We don't know where the victims went, but in the sudden and consecutive disappearance, once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
Right.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
Okay. I will after the stream, I said.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs...
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal. Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trail.
Doctor Trial.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. The way is awash with flames. It must be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Right. Folded space.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it.
The fire is done.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has...
You can also add me, I just told you mine.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it.
What?
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Right, with a fight, I think.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight. not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. But next time, expect no intermediaries.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has... Oh? No. Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not, shall we?
Okay.
Don't mess with me.
Didn't come true for me.
I'm okay. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Lend me your strength! Time for a shot. Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Persistence is timely. I'll end your misery. You'll pay for this. That's better. Thanks.
Answer me.
I'm okay. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache. This battle is Naughty child. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Who's next?
A test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. Nap time.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not bad. 5 points. Answer me.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
A test.
Mortality means forever.
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Your answers?
Secret of the safe.
Troublesome. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Lend me your strength! Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not bad. 5 points. SAS per kid. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me. 0 points.
I'll end your misery. You'll pay for this. That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
0 points. I'm asking questions.
Okay, I will.
Test.
This battle is unavoidable. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nice. We have saved Asta.
Good work. You did very well.
Yes, we saved Asta.
Rest assured, while you were chasing the enemy, it was all thanks to They fell into a Many of them were shaken. Yes, it is over. This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, sir. But there is one mystery that and that is some.
Oh. The mystery of the courier.
I've been waiting.
fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Alright.
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlam. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation.
Oh, and
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack. Logic, a third party saved.
had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid.
But still behaving within... One last question, Screwlam. Genius though you are, can you deduce...
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet.
The ruler of planet Screwlam is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild. Devoid of genius.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blood.
I am only laying out my questions. Pursuit tinged with negative.
You are indeed more like a...
As for the spark,
I believe Asta will deal with it.
it is also a lesson. With that, I take my leave. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just